Na moksha grihamusti damodareha. Mataji will translate. That is Kuveratmajo Bhadda Murtyeva Yatva. Kuveratmajo. Kuvera is the one, the treasurer of the demigods. His name is Kuvera.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Okay.
94?
Oui.
And it's verse 6 today,
Yeah,
Maharaj?
verse 6.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Kubera is the treasurer of the demigods. He stays in the heavenly planets. He's a kept treasurer. He's Lord, very rich, Kubera. And he had son. Atmajo is double. Jo means two people. He had two sons, Manikriva and some two sons he had, Nalakuvira and Manigriva, two sons. So this is Atmajo, he had two sons. Kubera Atmajo, then the next so is Bhadda Murtyeva. Bhadda Murta means, see now the Lord, he is not, Yashodamai tied him to the mortar. So he is appearing to be a tight conditioned soul. Murta means appearing to be tied to the mortar. So Bhadda Murti means this is speaking of Krishna. He is tied to the mortar. Eva. Even his Eva, that Eva is to represent how even he is now tied to the mortar, that Krishna Eva, Murti Eva, tied to the mortar. How is possible that?
Okay, this line I translate. Alors, Kuvel, c'est le verset 7. Kuvelat Majo, ça veut dire que Kuvela, il avait des jumeaux, Manigriva et Nalakuvela. Et Badha Murti, c'est dire Badha, c'est Krishna, il est attaché, il est ligoté par sa mère comme une personne ordinaire. Badha, c'est je crois, déchu ou. Hein?
Être conditionné.
Comme un être conditionné. Et Murtyaiva, il est attaché au mortier. Et Aiva, ça veut dire Aiva, hein? Eva, ça veut dire. Mais comment
like as if.
Mais comme si c'était une personne ordinaire. Voilà. Donc c'est sa première ligne.
And then the next word, Yadvar, is to stress. How is possible? Yadvar. Krishna tied to the mortar, Yadvar.
Ah oui,
as if it can be tied, Yadvar.
Yadvar, ça veut dire, mais comment est-ce que c'est possible ça? Voilà.
Who can tie Krishna? Nobody can tie. But Yadvar is now he's tied to the mortar and he's going. And when he walked, he's crawling, and two trees were inside, and he, with a small boy crawling, and the two trees fell down. The water hit, and the two trees fell down. Kuveratmajo bado yudveva yadva tvaya mochitao bhakti bhajao kritao cha tvaya mochitao. You, O Lord, you delivered them. They were cursed as trees. Narada Muni cursed this devata, heavenly beings, to be trees. But you not only delivered them, muchitao, delivered them from the tree life, you give them spiritual life. You delivered them this material, you give them this spiritual life. You elevated them.
Et donc c'était ce petit enfant qui paraissait comme être conditionné, comment se fait-il? Et donc il s'est mis à marcher à quatre pattes et tirer derrière lui un mortier très très lourd. Comment est-ce que c'est possible? Il est passé entre les deux arbres et il a tiré et les deux arbres se sont écroulés. Et donc il glorifie Krishna, oh là là, ce sont des arbres, ce sont des devatas qui étaient conditionnés, emprisonnés dans ces arbres. Et non seulement tu les as libérés de cette condition d'arbre, mais tu leur as donné une position très élevée, tu les as libérés.
Bhajao kritocha, bhakti bhajao kritocha. You did two things. You delivered them and you gave them bhakti. Oh my God, you did this krito. You did these two things. What is the krito? You delivered them and you gave them bhakti, prema. You gave them bhakti. Bhakti bhajo. You gave them bhakti. You gave them prema.
Et donc, krito, ça veut dire que tu leur as donné. Et donc, non seulement tu les as libérés de leurs conditions, mais tu leur as donné bhakti bhajo. Bhajo, ça veut dire que tu leur as donné la bhakti. Donc, tu as fait ces deux choses. Krito, ça veut dire ces deux choses.
Tatha prema bhakti swakam me prayacha. Okay, like that. Tatha, like that. I want that bhakti you gave them. Prema bhakti. Swakam, I want. Swakam means I also want that. I am, prayacha means I am asking for that. The bhakti you gave them, you give me. Please give me that bhakti. I need that. I need that.
Et donc cette tata prema bhakti, ça veut dire cette bhakti là que tu leur as donnée. Svakam, sva, ça veut dire donne-la moi à moi. Et me, donc svakam me, c'est dire donne-la moi aussi. Et prayacha, ça veut dire je t'implore.
To me, give. Me
Oui.
means to me and prayacha means I am asking.
Donne-moi, je t'implore.
I am imploring. I am praying for that.
Oui,
Prayacha.
yes.
Then, na moksha grahamosti damodareha. Hey, but Lord, I don't. Damodareha. The reha is two. Damodar iha. The Damodara is a Sandhi which Damodara iha. So iha, Sanatana Goswami says iha means in Vrindavan. I'm in Vrindavan. So I'm Damodar in Vrindavan. So in Vrindavan nobody asks for moksha. We only ask for bhakti. Nam Naksho Griham, I will not, even now you give me liberation, moksha, I will not take it. Because Vrindavan, nobody asks for liberation. In Vrindavan, Sanatana Goswami says, everybody asks for bhakti. Jai Radhe is for bhakti. Nobody goes to Vrindavan to ask for liberation. This is the beauty of Vrindavan. So Iha means, the pastime is Braj. Braj, nobody wants liberation. Nobody wants Narayan liberation. Narayan, nobody wants. Everybody wants Krishna. Krishna Bhakti, everybody wants. It's a very... Sanatana Goswami Tika. Iha.
Et donc Sanatana Goswami, il explique que le dernier mot de la dernière ligne, c'est Damodareha. Eha, ça veut dire ici. Et ici, ça veut dire à Vrindavan.
Braj.
À Braj. Et donc, à Braj, personne ne veut la libération. Ça, on n'est pas intéressé à la Lakshmi Narayan. À Vrindavan, on veut Radha et Krishna. Namokshe Grahome. Je ne veux pas de libération. Je veux Krishna Prema, ici, à Vrindavan.
Yes, that is a sloka. It's a nutshell. You just have to understand all the words. It's very easy to understand. Nothing much. It's not
Donc,
so
si on comprend ces
At
mots
least when you
sanscrits,
pray,
ben,
you can understand what you're
automatiquement,
saying, you know.
automatiquement, on va comprendre la teneur et portée de tout le verset. Donc, c'est
What every word means, if you know, then you're confident.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
Kuvirat Majo Baddam.
I know.
In France at least, you
I
know,
know.
that's good.
Bhaktivedanta Swami always, he put word to word. And I
No,
used to learn everything.
You have to understand. If
And
not,
now they
you become
don't do.
confused. You become
It's
confused.
sweet.
Because people can tell
It's
anything
not
to you.
good.
People can,
Yeah, yeah.
Pandits can say, no, it means like, you can become confused.
Yes,
So if you
yes,
get an
yes.
idea what it means, then
Yes,
nobody can
yes,
confuse
yes.
you.
Yes.
Now you have idea. What is liberation? What is bhakti?
Yeah.
Why Satyavrata prayed to this? He's praying for bhakti, not for liberation. Many times he said, moksha vadinva, I don't want liberation. This is the highest topic of devotion. You know, so the Satyavrata, this Damodarastaka is devotion. It's not about liberation or any other boons. It's a very important sloka.
Donc, si on ne connaît pas les mots, la traduction des mots sanscrits, n'importe quel pandit peut venir et nous dire, bah voilà, ça veut dire ceci, cela. Non, non, non. C'est pour ça qu'on a besoin des mots à mots. C'est très, très important. Et je disais que notre Prabhupada, il avait toujours donné les mots à mots et ça me manque énormément.
So I'll speak of Sridhar Maharaj and I'll speak a little bit on this Kali Yuga. And then Maharaj will speak a little bit on Sridhar Maharaj if he wants. And then Mataji will speak a little. I will start first.
Jivadasi, she don't go to speak tonight.
We say 2 words
Two
about
words.
Virabhadra.
Okay, let us speak.
And after Shyamaran is going to read soon about
What?
Shyamaran is going to read something about Sridhar Maharaj.
No, I'm going to speak now first.
Yeah, I mean, after
Then she can-
But I didn't prepare anything.
No,
So that's why you can speak 5 minutes since he asked you. You can speak five minutes.
after you.
Everybody has to take turn.
After you.
So, Sridhar Maharaj, you can go to internet and check, but I got one book that says how Sridhar Maharaj came to the movement.
Oh.
Sridhar Maharaj comes from a very high Brahmin family, Bhattacharya. He was very renounced at youth. He didn't like marriage. He didn't like, his mother forced him to get married. He didn't like women, but his marriage life. It's very, mother said, no, you won't get married because, mother always forcing him to get married. He got married, So during that time, he had 2 brothers, he had younger brothers. And he was always looking after the family. He was working and looking after his younger brothers. At that time, he went to see Ramakrishna Mission. So Ramakrishna Mission, Swami was preaching him, you Bhattacharya, join me. He said, why? He said, no. He said, Sridhar Maharaj said, no, I read the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I'm attracted to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Ramakrishna said, don't worry. First we go Buddhism, then we go to, we speak of Vedanta. Mahaprabhu is the highest. Then we can come to Mahaprabhu, step by step. Ramakrishna Mission, Swami preaching to him. Then,
Can I translate this?
Yeah.
Et donc, Sridhar Maharaj, il vient d'une famille de brahmanas élevés, de haute caste, des bhattacharyas. Et quand il était jeune, il n'était vraiment pas intéressé à la vie de famille, mais sa mère, bien sûr, qui l'a mis la pression pour qu'il se marie. Donc il s'est marié et il a pris beaucoup de responsabilités pour s'occuper de sa famille, notamment de ses petits frères. Et donc quand il a grandi, il était, je crois, un jeune homme, il est allé voir la mission Ramakrishna et il a demandé des instructions. Et il dit d'abord on va passer par le bouddhisme, après on va passer par le Vedanta Sutra, et après on ira voir Mahaprabhu, parce que lui c'est très très élevé. Parce que Srila Maharaj avait demandé des enseignements sur Mahaprabhu.
Then Sri Rama said, no. I just want Mahaprabhu. All these things are too long process. I only want Mahaprabhu. All these things are not important for me. And he left the Swami.
Et donc il a laissé la mission au Ramakrishna parce qu'il disait non, c'est trop long là, cette procédure de passer par ceci, par cela. Dis-moi, je vais aller direct à Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Then somebody told Prabhupada is here, very great Swamiji, go and meet him. He said, what caste he is? And then, little bit, because he is higher Brahmin caste. He said, don't worry about that, you go and see him, because he always talks to the Brahmins. So he said, okay, he's a great sadhu, okay, I'll go and see him.
Et donc il y a un ami qui lui dit, écoute, si tu veux vraiment connaître, eh ben, il y a un sadhu qui est là, il s'appelle Prabhupada, et tu vas le voir. Et il lui dit, mais il est de quelle caste, quel niveau de caste de Brahman? Il dit, t'occupe pas de ça, va le voir, c'est un très grand pandit.
So when he went to see Prabhupada, he went there and he just sat outside. Then Prabhupada asked his servant, what does he want? Then he came to Sri Rama, you want anything? No, I don't want anything. Okay. Prabhupada is sitting outside. Prabhupada said, has he got any question? Okay, then the servant came, you have any question? No, I have no question. Then Prabhupada called him. Where are you from? Then he gave his. Oh really? You're from there? So what is your purpose coming here? I only want your mercy. Give me your mercy. Prabhupada was very impressed. No, actually he said, first Prabhupada asked him, what do you want? He said, I only come for your mercy. Then Prabhupada asked him, where are you from? Where are you from? And Parichai asked him, Prabhupada was impressed. He's coming very scholarly. His father is from Pandit, great Pandit. His father was a Pandit, but he was Sakta. He was a worshipper of Devi and all that. Brahmins, they were Sakta this time. So, but he was Brahmin family, and his father was very high ranking in Pandit and all that. And nice family.
Et donc, quand il est arrivé pour voir Prabhupada, il s'est assis dehors. Et Prabhupada a demandé à son sevaka, va voir qui est dehors, qu'est-ce qu'il veut. Il a dit, ah non, il lui demande, qu'est-ce que tu veux? Il a dit, je veux rien. Et après, il lui a dit, est-ce que tu as des questions? Un peu plus tard, parce qu'il était là juste dehors, et il a dit, non, j'ai pas de questions. Finalement, Srila Prabhupada, il l'appelle pour qu'il rentre, et il lui dit, qu'est-ce que tu veux? Il lui a dit, je veux seulement votre miséricorde et votre kripa. Et Prabhupada était très impressionné. C'est là qu'il lui a demandé, mais qui tu es, d'où tu viens? Et donc il lui a dit d'où il venait, et que c'était son père, c'était un grand brahmana, mais des Shaktas qui adorent Devi.
So then he was very impressed by Prabhupada's talk. So then he used to come again to see Prabhupada. He used to come and actually he had two brothers. He was looking after his brothers.
No father?
No, his father passed away, I think, at that time. Then he was looking after his mother. He had his wife. His wife, he was married. He was married that time. He was married. He had two brothers. He's married. So his brother was studying. Younger brother was studying. So he's looking after his, supporting them. So then Prabhupada one day, when he came to see Prabhupada said, I am waiting for you. When will you make the step? I'm waiting for you. Start preaching the movement of the Mahaprabhu. We have no time. There's fire in the world. We have no time. Prabhupada was impressing him. And we have to preach on the. Don't wait. Then he said, no, I have two brothers. And he said, then his wife suddenly got sick, and his wife passed away. After he met Prabhupada, his wife passed away. Then the devotees of Mat told him, now you come and join our Mat.
No children.
No, he had no children. I don't know whether he had children or not, but I know that he's written there, his wife was sick, the wife passed away. Then the devotees of the Mat told him, why don't you join the Mat? Because they all liked Sridhar Mat. He was very scholarly and he used to come, And then Sridhar Maharaj said, no, because I have got my family engagement, this and that, I have to look after my brothers. They said, don't worry, Krishna will look after everything, you just come to the mat and look and just worry. So one day, then his mother passed.
Up to now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Et donc, il a été très impressionné par Srila Prabhupada. Et donc, il revenait régulièrement. Et Srila Prabhupada lui a dit, pourquoi tu ne joins pas la mat? Et il a dit, mais je ne peux pas parce que j'ai des responsabilités, je m'occupe de mes frères. Et il était aussi marié, il avait sa femme. Et au bout d'un moment, sa femme elle est tombée malade et elle a quitté ce monde. Et donc, les dévots de la mat lui ont dit, bah, maintenant, tu n'as plus de responsabilité, tu peux joindre la mat. Il dit, non, mais j'ai encore mes frères.
So then one day they told him, bring your brothers to the mat. So he came, he brought his brother. He had two brothers, He brought him to the mat. Mother passed away. Actually, when his wife passed away, mother said, now you get married again. Mother was forcing him to try to get married. He said, no, I don't want to get any more married. I don't want to get married again. After that his mother fell sick. And then his mother passed away. After that, the devotees of the mat say, now your wife is no more, your mother is no more. You have no more responsibility. The brother, they can look after themselves, don't worry. Your brother is very old. They are almost finished their studies. So he brought his brothers to the mat for a while. Then he became attached to them. He stayed in the mat. His brothers went back crying. He said, come back. He said, no, I don't want to come back. I want to stay in the mat. You go back now. So his brothers left crying. He said, come back. My brother said, no, I now want to stay in the mat with my devotees.
Et après quelques temps, sa mère est tombée. Non, d'abord, quand sa femme est morte, sa mère lui mettait la pression pour qu'il se remarie. Il a dit, ah non, certainement pas, je ne vais pas me remarier. Et puis après un certain temps, sa mère est tombée malade et elle aussi, elle a quitté ce monde. Alors les dévots de la mat, ils disent, ben voilà, maintenant tu n'as plus de responsabilité. Tes frères, maintenant, ils ont déjà quitté le collège, ils sont des adultes, ils peuvent s'occuper d'eux-mêmes et toi, tu viens à la mat. Et donc, Srila Maharaj, il a mené ses deux frères à la mat pour qu'ils demeurent avec lui à la mat, mais les deux frères ne voulaient pas rester, puis ils sont repartis et ils pleuraient en disant, mais notre frère, allez, reviens avec nous. Et Srila Maharaj a dit, non, je reste ici.
So he did a lot of sevas. He started the mat in Kurukshetra. Then in Madras, he was also part of the preaching in Madras as a brahmachari. The name brahmachari, I just can't remember. Yes, brahmachari, I'm not quite sure what his name is. His name is Raghunanda Bhattacharya. I think it's Raghunanda Das. His name was Raghunanda Das. His family was Raghunanda Bhattacharya or something. I think Raghunath Das or something his name. If I'm not mistaken, I am sorry, I can't remember. But that was the name Prabhupada gave. He was very impressed by Prabhupada. The force of, purity of motive of Prabhupada, he was very, because he's a very, and Sridhar Maharaj was such a scholar, but very humble. He was such a scholar. One Maharaj used to take him. When he was first a brahmachari, he was under one Maharaj was senior sannyasi at that time. He was not a sannyasi, he was a brahmachari. One Maharaj said, come with me, we go for preaching. Then when one Maharaj will give the lecture. Then one day said, Prabhu, why don't you speak? When he spoke, one Maharaj was very impressed. Oh, you speak tattva, you speak real good tattva. When he came back, he told Prabhupada, this person, collection is not so good because they also collect money and canvassing, collection, this and that. Collection is not, but preaching is so expert. Prabhu is, you should give him sannyas. Then Prabhupada is saying, okay, I'll give sannyas. So what name should I give him? Sridhar. So then Sridhar, then Prabhupada is taking different names. Then ultimately the name is Bhakti Raksha, guardian of devotion. Bhakti Raksha, Prabhupada said. Prabhupada, and this was his name. He became known as, he was initiated, sannyas initiation by the testimonial of Bon Maharaj. Bon Maharaj said he must be, he's a very good preacher. His name became Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Maharaj. And he used to go with all the devotees. That time he said he also met Bhaktivinoda Swami Maharaj. They had, I think that time whether Bhaktivinoda Swami Maharaj was sannyasi, I don't think he was sannyasi that time. But anyway, they used to meet in Bombay and all that. They used to meet in Bombay. He used to come. It's written in his,
Donc, quand il a joint la mat, il voyageait avec Srila Bon Maharaj. Il prêchait à travers l'Inde et Bon Maharaj était plus aîné dans la vie spirituelle, il était un sannyasi et Srila Maharaj était brahmachari. Et un jour, Bon Maharaj lui demande de parler à sa place. Et il s'est mis à parler et Srila Bon Maharaj a été très 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 impressionné. Il a rapporté ce message à Srila Prabhupada en lui disant mais il est vraiment très érudit et quand il collecte de l'argent il ne fait pas tant que ça. faudrait l'engager dans la prédication. Et pas longtemps après, il a pris, sur les recommandations de Van Maharaj, il a pris le sannyas. Et Srila Prabhupada, il cherchait un nom pour lui donner. Et finalement, il a trouvé le nom Jacques Chak, qui veut dire le gardien de la dévotion.
And he was so smart, anything wrong Siddhanta he could catch. Once he caught, in the Gaudiya somebody wrote that when, I think it was Rupa Goswami, when he went to, what is it, Atanmala, he met Prabhupada or something, he met Mahaprabhu. He said, no, when he came back, that is when he went. How come you write, my friend? So he corrected it. Mahaprabhu met Rupa Goswami when he went to Atanmala, when he came back or something, there was something, he met Rupa Goswami. So he corrected that. He corrected that part. So when he corrected that part, Prabhupada heard of it, and Prabhupada was very impressed. And he, in one lecture, he said, "Oh, Sridhar Maharaj he gave a title to him because of his expertise." And then Sridhar Maharaj used to write many articles in Sanskrit, and Prabhupada used to read it. Was very appreciative of his kavya, that Prabhupada Ashtakam was written by him, Sridhar Maharaj,
Et donc c'est lui qui a écrit le Prabhupada Ashtakam qu'on récite, qu'on chante. Et il était très très érudit. Et alors là, puis s'il y avait des erreurs dans le Siddhanta, lui, rien ne lui échappait. Il remarquait tous les petits détails. Et aussi, il écrivait des articles dans les magazines. Et Srila Prabhupada, quand on lisait les articles, il aimait beaucoup parce qu'il était très pointu dans sa philosophie. Il était complètement correct dans le Siddhanta et puis aussi, il était très poétique.
So Raghunath Das
discrète, je n'ai pas tout traduit.
So anyway, what did I say? What was I trying to say? Yes. So then, Sridhar Maharaj, I was going to say something. Anyway.
Sorry.
Anyway, Sridhar Maharaj at that time, he was blank. Yeah. After he took sannyas, he was preaching, and then Rabindranath Tagore was a very good friend of Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. He said, you should go and preach in the West. They don't have any conception of this. He said, yeah, I think I'll send. He said, don't go to England. England are your masters. They don't think much of you because you are under them. So where should I go? France, maybe not. You go to Germany. Germany people are appreciative more than France. You go to Germany. So who should I send? And he said, why don't Sridhar Maharaj is very intelligent and everything. And Sridhar Maharaj said, no, I am not interested in that culture and I cannot speak to them. I don't know English. My English, I don't understand their pronunciation. I'm not so good. And I don't like to go there because he was a Brahmin, He was very strict Brahmin. And he was very strict. He said, no, you send other people. I'm not interested. I'm happy here. I don't want to. They asked him, Said,
Who asked him, Maharaj? Who asked him?
And all the devotees said, you are the most qualified. He asked Prabhupada, but Prabhupada, he's not interested. But Prabhupada wanted him to go, First, you go, sure. He said, no, I don't want to go. He said, you send other people.
Srila Prabhupada et tous les dévots voulaient qu'il aille, ils voulaient vraiment envoyer quelqu'un dans les pays occidentaux. Et donc, ils ont pensé à Srila Maharaj, parce qu'il est tellement pointu dans le Siddhanta. Et lui, quand on lui a demandé, il n'était pas intéressé. Il a dit, non, mais je ne comprends pas leur prononciation. Et puis, comme c'était un brahmana de haute classe, il n'était pas...
not like the brahmana. So somebody
il n'était pas intéressé.
Somebody came to him and said, Baba, Gurudev asked you to go to the West. It's a golden opportunity. Everybody, you're famous. Why don't you go? He said, no, I'm not interested. Let them go. I'm happy in India. No problem. I do my bhajan.
Et donc,
He
il
was
dit, mais
very
tu ne te rends pas
humble. He was
compte,
very humble.
Srila Prabhupada, il t'a demandé d'aller en Occident, et si tu vas là-bas et que tu as du succès, mais tu deviendras très populaire, et c'est un service tellement glorieux, tu devrais y aller, tu auras du succès. Il a dit, non, moi je suis très bien en Inde, ça me suffit, et donc voilà. Il était très humble.
Prabhupada chose Bon Maharaj to go to Germany that time. He was supposed to go, but Bon Maharaj went to Germany. And he brought 2 disciples, Anna Shaws and 2 different people. And then Saranga Goswami was sent to London, with Bon Maharaj, but he didn't go. He never left India. He said, no, I'm satisfied with bhajan and serving my Gurudev. I'm not interested, I'm happy.
Et puis finalement, c'est Bon Maharaj
He was
qui a
very
été...
humble. Sridhar Maharaj was a big scholar. He's very humble. He doesn't want to show. He's a real devotee, real, no pratishtha, no, very high class person, Sridhar Maharaj.
Et donc finalement, Srila Prabhupada, il a envoyé Band Maharaj en Angleterre. Et plus tard, ils ont fait quelques dévots, 2 dévots. Et après, il a envoyé Shalanga Maharaj, je crois, en Allemagne, Germany. Et,
Germany.
Et ils ont fait un dévot là, enfin quelques dévots là. Mais Srila Maharaj, il n'a jamais quitté l'Inde et voilà.
So all the Guru Varga also are great in their own way. I'm not saying that so much, but they're all great in their own way. But Sridhar Maharaj, I just got Catholic. He was a Pandit, he was very humble, and he was also doing puja. Always Prabhupada, because Brahmins he used to do puja. My different people used to do puja. He was one of the main pujaris of the ashram, Sridhar Maharaj, Guru Vaikana Swami Bhakti, Sridhar Bhakti Prabhupada. Or they were the main, they used to do samskar and rituals. And Sridhar Maharaj was one of the main, because he's Pandit, Pandit, he was one of them also.
Et donc c'était un très grand pandit, il écrivait des livres, des articles et il s'occupait beaucoup des pujas.
So,
Je vais changer de place.
Prabhupada liked him very much. Prabhupada liked his scholarship. And at the end of the time, when Prabhupada was the time when the disappearance day of Prabhupada, he said, I want Sridhar Maharaj to speak Sri Rupa Manjari Pada. That was the, he asked Sridhar Maharaj to sing Sri Rupa Manjari Pada. Very nice song. And Sridhar Maharaj was chosen to sing this very sacred song, Sri Rupa Manjari Pada. But of course, one thing was Sridhar Maharaj, his tal and tune he was not so much into tal and tune. Like Prabhupada, he was not into singing sweetly and and Prabhupada was also not into singing sweetly and tal, and he was not into that, he didn't like too much sweet singing and all that, because Prabhupada was also not so much into, that's why he said don't put harmonium there, Mridanga is enough, Prabhupada was not so much into that. Of course it's there, but Sridhar Maharaj also he was not so much into singing. Prabhupada liked his part. Prabhupada said, you sing, because it was like that.
Donc Prabhupada n'était pas trop dans les mélodies, les personnes qui savent très très bien chanter. Il mettait l'appui surtout sur la dévotion. Et Sridhar Maharaj, c'était pas un grand kirtaniya. Et quand Srila Prabhupada quittait ce monde, il a demandé à Sridhar Maharaj de chanter Shrita Kamala.
So today,
Rupa Manjari, Shri Rupa Manjari.
Shri Rupa Manjari. He was a very astute scholar, profound scholar, very great Vaishnava. He was completely Virakti, he had married, but he gave up all sense gratification. That's why many devotees went to him to sannyas, I met him in 85 when I was in ISKCON. I used to go and listen to him, his class on Guru Tattva. That was so much a problem at the time in ISKCON, the deities were being... So Radha Krishna was stolen and one sannyasi, his leg was blown out. I think you know the story of that one. That time I was there.
Which temple, Maharaj?
Mayapur temple. Mayapur. I was a teacher then, Gurukul teacher in ISKCON, 1985. So I was suspicious. I said, what's happening? So I only see Sridhar Maharaj. So I told him, Maharaj, how is it possible that Krishna doesn't protect? Then he told me, Krishna doesn't protect because it's offense to the Vaishnava. How will Krishna protect? He said, I said, Radharani, how she was broken? You think anybody can break Radharani? He told me, you think anybody can break Radharani? She was because of aparad. I was, bewildered when he said aparad, So much aparad going to the temple. Told me that. And it was true. I think it was true. What he said was true. So much aparad going. I don't want to say all the aparad, but what is true.
Donc c'était un très très grand pandit, il connaissait vraiment bien les écritures et il était un très grand renonçant, il était très austère. Et quand Maharaj ici, il était au début dans les années 80 dans l'ISKCON, c'était un professeur du Gurukul. Et il y a eu un incident très très grave où des dacoits ont volé Krishna et Radharani, elle a été cassée et il y a un dévot qui a perdu les 2 jambes. Une jambe. Et donc Maharaj ici, il est allé voir, il dit mais qu'est-ce qui se passe, c'est bizarre. Donc il est allé voir Sridhar Maharaj pour lui demander mais comment ça se fait, est-ce que Krishna il ne protège pas ses dévots comme ça, c'est terrible ce qui s'est passé. Et Sridhar Maharaj il a dit mais bien sûr. Tu crois que quelqu'un peut voler Krishna? Tu penses que quelqu'un peut faire quoi que ce soit à Radharani? Non, tout ça, ça se passe à cause des Vaishnava parades.
So he was, I saw Sridhar Maharaj that time he was sitting. You know, actually ISKCON helped to build a mart for him, then they stopped the funds. So the whole temple was half constructed. He was living on top so austerely. The paint, the building is not even painted because they stopped giving money, you see. So I saw him sitting, so austere he was sitting, and I saw so austere the place, you know, so cold, you know, and you know, not built properly, not even painted properly. He was in that room, he was sitting, and one servant was serving him. I came to see him 2, 3, 4 times. I came every day, 3 days I went to see him constantly. Because then the time was, you should not go and see him, you know, there was, you know, the ban, you know, but I used to go secretly and see him. So I saw he was living in so bad condition, you know, but he was very grave and so, he said, then he told me, the most important thing is Guru. Oh, without Guru everything is finished. Without Guru everything is like, he was saying like, I don't understand what he meant, you know. He was saying, the sum bonum of spiritual life is Guru. Without Guru everything is kachkola, nothing. That time I couldn't understand. Now I understand what he was saying. That time I had no idea what he was saying. I was confused. I thought, why is he saying all this Guru, Guru, Guru? That time I was really confused. I was not doing anything. Foolish person.
Et donc Shrila Maharaj ici est allé le voir plusieurs fois, 3 fois. Et donc il n'avait pas le droit à l'époque d'aller voir Shrila Maharaj. Ils ont fait beaucoup d'offenses à ses pieds parés de lotus. Mais voilà, il passait par la porte de derrière et voilà, il se faufilait pour aller le voir. Et à l'époque, ISKCON lui avait financé pour construire son temple et ils avaient arrêté les fonds. Et donc il vivait dans une matte qui était à moitié finie, c'était même pas peint. Il habitait sur la terrasse, c'est la terrasse du haut. Et il faisait très très chaud en été, très froid en hiver, et il était super austère, mais il était là, calme et grave. Et il lui a dit, presque en pleurant, en lui disant que sans le maître spirituel c'est tout, c'est le but ultime, et sans le maître spirituel, tout est fini, anéanti, il ne reste plus rien.
So I ask all of you, Sridhar Maharaj has written a book, The Guru and the Grace, I hope it's printed in French language. You try to read that in French. His whole concept of Guru Tattva is in this Guru and Grace. It's in I hope it's in French language. Huh?
Not in French.
Oh, it's in English.
Spanish, in Spanish.
Huh?
In Spanish also.
Spanish also.
Oh,
So
we should
that
read in
you
Spanish.
should read the book of Sridhar Maharaj on Guru. Then you get an idea of Guru. Guru is very important.
Yeah.
Et donc Maharaj il disait qu'à l'époque, il n'avait pas vraiment compris, il était tellement confus, il y avait tellement de choses qui se passaient qu'il était un peu dans la confusion, il n'a pas vraiment compris à l'époque. Mais il recommande tout le monde de lire le livre qu'a écrit Sridhar Maharaj qui s'appelle Shri Guru and His Grace, qui n'a pas été traduit en français, mais il est en anglais et en espagnol aussi.
Okay, I can, Maharaj will speak something.
C'est le tattva en fait, c'est le tattva
she will
sur
also
le
speak
Guru
something.
et c'est
Let us
tellement
speak, they
important
also
de
can
le
speak
lire et
something.
de le comprendre.
And if I got some time, I can speak a little bit on this Kali Yuga Tattva, 10-20 minutes, 15 minutes if possible, then after. Okay, Maharaj, you speak.
Oh,
Il n'a pas jusqu'à 7h30.
No, as soon as
You have until 7:35, Maharaj.
I have, huh? Then I can speak it. But what about you have to, first we'll finish up this topic, finish up the topic also. Finish few minutes you speak, then I'll do something.
Petit à petit.
C'est pas mieux de garder les horaires?
Yeah,
Ici,
no, speak few minutes, because the topic is Sridhar Maharaj.
Lis quelque chose, il y a des
I haven't
histoires.
prepared anything.
Non, il y a des histoires, tu vas voir tout de suite au
Quickly,
début.
you don't speak, there's no time.
Okay, you.
Okay.
He's gonna say something.
Ok.
Sridhar Maharaj, yeah.
I never met Sridhar Maharaj, but
attends.
I'll be impressed sometimes you can read his books.
Oh,
So,
fantastic.
so deep,
Not
so
coming to be
deep.
offensive.
The way he was explaining it.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
Hein?
Je t'ai pas entendu.
Je dis, je l'ai jamais rencontré, à l'époque on était bannis de le voir, mais quand j'ai commencé un peu à lire ce livre, c'était tellement profond, c'est une façon d'exprimer les choses, d'expliquer les choses, tellement de façon très particulière. There's a particular way to expand things. It's very catching you out, not really. So, and
Chapitre 21.
Ouais, je sais.
also his name is Bhakti Raksha, which means the guardian of the devotion. It's a very good title because he was always straight. And also Srila Prabhupada wanted him to preach. He said, I can go to West, preach to the people to come, and you train them. Sri Rama didn't want to do that. The devotees came to see him and take his association. Also, so he wrote this song, Sujananda, after Prabhupada, when he heard the song, this poetic song, because it's a very, the feet like this, Prabhupada said, I want this song to be sung everywhere. Every man should be sing this song.
Et donc quand il a écrit ce poème, ces shlokas à la gloire de son maître spirituel Srila Prabhupada, et Srila Prabhupada a lu ces versets, il a été très impressionné et il voulait que toutes les maths chantent ce kirtan.
So Srila Maharaj was not that he was to go to outside, he just wanted to be there. He was not in his mood to be a great preacher like Prabhupada did, go to everywhere in the world. He wanted to stay here. That's his mood. Like Maharaj said, he was very humble. It's his nature like that. Even Prabhupada asked him to preach that way, but he declined it. He said, no, it's not my mood.
To preach where? In
To
the
preach
West.
everywhere, yes, in the world.
In the West. Donc il dit que Srila Prabhupada lui avait demandé d'aller prêcher dans les pays occidentaux, mais lui il voulait pas, il voulait rester en Inde, il était très humble, c'était pas sa nature.
Répétez cette phrase, comment quand il pensait que c'était un espion.
What are you
Je
going to
me
speak
dis,
now? What are you?
Yeah, yeah, she's
No,
good.
no, after.
Okay.
tu
Quickly.
me dis,
Ah.
Marini?
Shall we?
Attends, je cherche.
She has a French book, I have English book.
Ah,
So she's looking, Parasivana is choosing a paragraph.
okay.
Non, c'est la
Just
première
say
page. Non, la
something.
première
Just say
page.
something.
I cannot do quick.
So then you ask her to speak. If you cannot speak, let her speak.
I cannot speak. Yes.
No, let her speak. If you cannot speak, you
Je peux
prepare.
pas faire avec
Well, what
elle.
are
Je
you?
vous dis des
You're
petites
going
choses, je
don't
peux
miss
pas
them.
faire ça.
You
Ouais,
speak
mais
now.
moi je peux lire deux petits passages là.
Tu me dis,
Tu me
dis,
Ah, et bien
she wants to do
So today it's also
Non,
Virabhadra.
c'est
mais
pas
attends,
fini,
on finit avec ça.
on va
Parce
pas
qu'ils sont pas
courir.
prêts, ils sont en train de
Non, là, elle est
chercher.
prête.
On est en train de
Ok,
se...
trop de
All right, speak
pression.
on
On se calme tout le monde.
Oui, ça va.
On se calme. Shanti.
Lis, moi,
J'ai
lis.
perdu la page.
Bon, moi je lis en français, puis toi tu lis en anglais après.
21.
D'accord. Et tu me dis c'est où que
C'est
tu
le
lis?
début.
She's
Le
reading in
début?
French and she
Le
will
début.
translate in English.
D'accord.
Le tout début, il y a un paragraphe et c'est le paragraphe suivant.
En
C'est-
2000, en
Ouais, c'est
1923?
en 1923.
D'accord.
C'est quand Sridhar Bhakti Rakshakshidhar Maharaj a joint le mouvement. Alors, comment ça s'est passé? Alors c'est en 1923 que le Seigneur Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, d'une manière miraculeuse, attire Ramendra Sundar, c'était son nom avant qu'il joigne. Ramendra Sundar.
His name?
It
Yeah.
was his name
Yeah.
before Ramendra Sundar.
His name.
Yes.
Ravinda Sundar.
I thought Raghunath Bhattacharya, but anyway, go ahead, carry on.
Attire Ramendra Sundar à son mouvement. Un jour, Ramendra Sundar fut comme guidé à la première Gaudiya Math établie par Srila Prabhupada à Ultadingi Junction Road. Quand il passe la porte, il y voit Pranavananda Das Brahmachari, qui va devenir Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, qui donne un enseignement sur le Srimad Bhagavatam. Comme chaque jour après la classe de Pranavananda, Srila Prabhupada donne lui aussi une classe sur le Srimad Bhagavatam que Ramendra Sundar écoute avec grande attention.
Tu traduis?
Ouais, lis.
Okay.
Pas
In
fini.
1923, Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu miraculously pulled Ramendra Sundar to his movement. One day, Ramendra Sundar was drawn to Srila Prabhupada's first Gaudiya Math in Ultadangi Junction Road. When he entered the mat, Pranavananda Das Brahmachari was giving a discourse on Srimad Bhagavatam. Every day, after Pravananda's class, Srila Prabhupada would also give a discourse on Srimad Bhagavatam.
À partir de ce jour, Ramendra Sundar vient quotidiennement assister au discours spirituel. Kunja Bihari Vidyabhushan, un autre disciple, le secrétaire de Srila Prabhupada, soupçonne Ramendra Sundar d'être un espion du gouvernement anglais et il demande à Pranavananda de mener une enquête. Je vais presque finir là. Après 3 jours d'investigation, Pranavananda affirme que les soupçons n'ont pas lieu d'être et qu'au contraire, Ramendra Sundar sera un atout pour la Sampradaya.
J'arrive.
So, Ramendra Sundar listened attentively and began to attend discourses on a daily basis. At that time, Srila Prabhupada's secretary, Kunja Bihari Vidyabhushan Prabhu, doubted that Ramendra Sundar was a spy of the British government. So he engaged Pranavananda Das Brahmachari to investigate Ramendra Sundar. After 3 days of investigation, Pramananda Das Brahmachari dismissed the concern, saying that Ramendra Sundar would be a great asset to the Sampradaya.
You know who is Prananda Brahmachari?
Ah.
He's my guru.
Yes.
That's his name before he took
Very
his
important.
divine grace to Prabhupada Puri Goswami. His name before was Pramananda Brahmachari.
So he did an
He used to give class. He
investigation.
used to give class before. That's why he was very good giving class.
And Kunja Bihari, who's that? Kunja
He's Bhakti Vilas Tirtha Maharaj.
Ah.
Après, il y aurait une autre histoire, 3 paragraphes plus loin. C'est assez court aussi. C'est une
3
petite
paragraphes plus
anecdote.
loin.
Actually,
Ouais.
actually, I have
Et
that's
ça
what
commence
book.
par once
Ouais.
in the Theological Society? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we read another?
She wants to finish.
Okay, a little bit. Okay, sure,
It's
sure.
another story.
It is recording. Sure.
Une fois, Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj fait une intervention à la Theological Society de Chennai, Tamil Nadu. N'ayant que 15 minutes pour parler, il présente l'idée que nous ne pouvons pas servir Krishna, nous ne pouvons pas le voir et nous ne pouvons pas être avec lui. Tu traduis?
Oh yeah. Once in the Theological Society in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj was given a discourse. He was allotted 15 minutes to speak. He said, "We cannot serve Krishna, we cannot see Krishna, we cannot be with Krishna." In this way, he spoke for 15 minutes.
Après son discours, un avocat s'approche de lui pour lui poser quelques questions. Si nous ne pouvons pas voir Krishna ni le servir, alors pourquoi perdre notre temps à essayer de le servir?
So after this discourse, a lawyer asked him some question. If we're not able to see Krishna and serve Krishna, then why should we waste our time trying to serve him?
Et Srila Sridhar Maharaj, avant, il était avocat. Hein, ça. Alors, Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj lui répond, nous pouvons voir Krishna et nous pouvons le servir.
So she said that Srila Sridhar Maharaj was previously a lawyer. So
Yes,
here,
yes, he was like
Huh.
that.
So here he replied, we can see Krishna and we can serve Krishna. Then the lawyer said, oh,
Ouais, l'avocat lui dit alors, c'est notre métier, vous nous faites un discours d'avocat, vous utilisez la logique pour transformer un oui en non et vice-versa. Mais vous êtes un sadhu, pourquoi parlez-vous comme un avocat?
So then the lawyer replied, he said, then this is our job. This is how we lawyers speak. We can make yes into no, and we can make a no into yes through logic. However, you are a sadhu. Why are you acting like a lawyer like us?
Srila Sridhar Goswami répond, le soleil s'est déjà couché à l'ouest et il fait nuit. Serait-il possible maintenant d'illuminer le ciel à l'aide de toutes les lumières électriques de Madras pour y voir le soleil? Certainement pas. Mais demain, lorsque le soleil se lèvera à l'est, nous pourrons le voir grâce à ses rayons. De même, par la pratique de la dévotion pure, Krishna apparaît dans le cœur et nous pouvons alors le voir et le servir. Cette réponse pleine de bon sens stupéfia l'avocat, qui apprécia dès lors Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj et la Gaudiya Math.
Srila Sridhar Maharaj said, "Now is night. The sun has already set in the western sky. It is possible, is it possible to see the sun if we bring all the electric lights of Madras city and shine them towards the sky? Definitely not. But tomorrow, when the sun rises in the eastern sky, we can naturally see the sun by the sun's own rays. Similarly, through practicing pure devotion, Krishna appears in the heart spontaneously. Then, by the grace of Krishna, we can see Krishna and we can serve Krishna."
So there's one more point. There's one more point. Many big pandits. There's one pandit in Banaras who was very big pandit, scholar, and he was trying to go against the Siddhanta of Bhakti Siddhanta, Saraswati Thakur. So Sridhar Maharaj went to see him. So as he said, because he was a Brahmin, this Brahmin, what caste? He said, I only speak to Brahmin. He said, I'm also Brahmin. Oh, okay, sit down. Then he respected Sridhar Maharaj, because he was Brahmin. Only you can talk with Brahmin, pandits and all that. So Sridhar Maharaj had a discussion with him. He was saying that only Brahmin should qualify to give initiation, this or that. Sridhar Maharaj, by the potency of the Bhagavatam, completely defeated him. He was surprised at the scholarship of Sridhar Maharaj. He said, "You want to defeat my guru? My guru is." Then he said, "You defeat me." In that sense, he supported Prabhupada, because Prabhupada was writing his philosophy. Many pandits were against his philosophy, Brahmin and this and that. So Sridhar Maharaj went and defended Prabhupada in Banaras. That's one big scholar he defended.
Et donc il y avait un très grand érudit qui à Benares qui était d'une haute caste de Brahmana et qui défiait Prabhupada, qui le critiquait et qui disait que sa philosophie était erronée. Et donc Sridhar Maharaj est allé le voir et ce pandit il a dit, mais qui tu es toi? Moi je parle qu'au Brahmana. Et donc quand il lui a dit sa caste, il a dit, oh d'accord, bien rentre et assis-toi avec le respect. Et donc, quand il a énoncé sa philosophie, parce que Prabhupada, il parle, et quand il écrivait, lui, il disait, ce pandit, il disait, en fait, c'est que les brahmanas qui peuvent donner l'initiation. Mais en fait, Sridhar Maharaj l'a complètement défié sur la base des écritures de Srimad Bhagavatam.
Whatever Prabhupada wrote, he defended, So Sridhar Maharaj was well loved by Prabhupada. He was Siddhanta Vik, he was very expert. And even Bhaktivinoda Swami used to say, Sridhar Maharaj, if you want to know Bhagavatam, go to Sridhar Maharaj and study. I heard this, I think he said this. He's Devangiri, Bhaktivinoda Swami. If Sridhar Maharaj, he knows Bhagavatam, you can study from him. He did say that,
Et donc, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, il a dit à ses disciples, si vous voulez comprendre et étudier le Srimad Bhagavatam, allez l'écouter de Sridhar Maharaj, il connaît vraiment très bien le Srimad Bhagavatam.
And he was also that, he said, Guru is Guru, You cannot demise Guru. Many tattva have Guru, he knew very much, Sridhar Maharaj. So anyway, that's why Guru, Vaishnava, Bhagavan. When any concept we don't have properly, we should go to higher Vaishnava. We cannot discuss ourselves and find an answer. So usually the system is, when you're not sure, you're all in a certain, so you should always go to a senior Vaishnava and ask his opinion. This is the mood, this is the process. If you don't do that, you become more and more confused, because you are thinking you are reading and you are trying to find by your own. You should go to one who has realized soul, Vigyan, who has experiences. Like Ritvik problem, people they just say it is, it's not mentioned by Bhaktivinoda Swami anywhere, but they concocted and they said it's there and all that. It's there in a certain way, but they should check with the authorities. They go to the, great Vaishnavas and say what we should do and, like that, So this is, they didn't, it's always Vaishnava, you should always go to a senior Vaishnava, because some Shastra is very, we cannot understand, because we are on a certain level. So you have to go to higher Vaishnava. High understanding, he can explain to you. This is the process.
Et donc, Sridhar Maharaj, il avait beaucoup de connaissances, il expliquait très très bien la position du gourou. Et donc, quand on a des confusions et on ne comprend pas, c'est très important déjà de comprendre sur le gourou, Vaishnava et Bhagavan. Il ne faut avoir aucune confusion et une mauvaise interprétation des écritures, c'est ces trois aspects. Et donc, si on a des confusions, on lit les écritures, on essaie de comprendre avec notre petite cervelle, et qu'on ne comprend pas et qu'on essaye de discuter entre nous, eh bien ça peut juste accroître la confusion. Quand il y a une confusion, c'est très très important d'approcher des Vaishnavas qui ont du Vigyan, ça veut dire qu'ils ont réalisé cette connaissance. Donc c'est pas une connaissance théorique intellectuelle, mais c'est des révélations dans leur cœur.
Jai His Divine Grace. Om Nitya Paishtom Shri Bhakti Rakshak Sede Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Please forgive my offenses if I say anything wrong. So anyway, now you want to speak something?
A few words.
Yes, please.
Hare Krishna. So today is the appearance day of Virabhadra Goswami Prabhu. So he is actually manifestation of Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. And he had a sister, she's manifestation of Ganga Devi.
Yes.
So his parents,
J'ai une petite mémoire, hein. Et donc aujourd'hui c'est l'apparition ou disparition? L'apparition de Virabhadra Prabhu, et qui est une manifestation de Kshirodakashayi Vishnu, et il a une sœur qui s'appelle Ganga Devi.
So his parents are Nityananda Prabhu and Vasudha.
Okay.
But then Vasudha, when she passed away, then these two children, they were taken in charge by Janava, the sister of Vasudha.
Et donc il est le fils de Nityananda et Vasudha. Et quand les parents ont quitté ce monde, eh bien c'est la sœur Janava qui s'est occupée des deux enfants. Ils avaient deux enfants, Virabhadra et
Ganga Devi. He didn't write any books, but he was so effulgent that people, as soon as they saw him, they became completely enlightened.
Et donc il n'a pas écrit des ouvrages, mais il était tellement effulgent que quand les gens le voyaient, ils étaient complètement illuminés, éveillés.
And when he was invited to go to Keturi festival, it's about 40 years after Mahaprabhu. Actually, it was the first Gaur Purnim.
Et donc 40 ans après la disparition de Chaitanya Mahaprabhu de cette planète, il avait été invité au festival Keturi, qui était le premier Gaur Purnima 40 ans plus tard.
And when the kirtan was so high, with Narottam Das Thakur, he used to, at this festival, chant new songs. Then Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, they appear in the kirtan, although they were not alive anymore.
Et donc dans ce premier festival de Gaur Purnima, il y avait Narottam Das Thakur qui chantait des mélodies très très belles, et le kirtan était tellement extatique, tellement intense que le Panchatattva est apparu. Alors qu'il n'était déjà plus de ce monde, ils ont tous apparu un par un.
And it was a blind man. He wanted so much to see the dance and the atmosphere that Virabhadra noticed that man, and he gave him eyes again. So this is a miracle.
You're talking of Virabhadra, right?
Virabhadra,
Oh, very high score.
Virabhadra, he gave him vision again.
Internal vision or eyes?
Eyes, everything.
Et parmi les Vaishnavas, durant ce kirtan, était aveugle, et il avait un désir tellement intense de voir ce qui se passait, et que Virabhadra, quand il s'est rendu compte de cela, eh ben, il lui a conféré la vision. En fait, il n'était plus aveugle, il a pu voir.
So that's all I can say.
So he was born there. He was in Kanakur. Where is his place?
Where he used to live in Kandahar.
Kandahar. Yes.
Kandahar. It's 118 kilometers
From
below Mayapur.
yes.
Donc
His
il
father
était à
was-
Kandahar qui
Nityananda
Nityananda
and
Janani.
Vasudha.
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 Okay. Virabhadra, yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying you're saying some Virabhadra is very famous.
Yes.
Very famous. Son of Nityananda. Nityananda Vangs, you know. Nityananda Vangs. There are so much stories about Nityananda. Right now, okay.
And
So-
when he arrived, and then he asked permission from his stepmother, Janava, to go on pilgrimage. And before he arrived, people were so excited to see
See him.
because the son of Nityananda is something unusual.
Et donc, il avait demandé à sa stepmother, non? On en dit? À sa tante, Janava, qui s'occupait de lui, la permission d'aller faire un pèlerinage. Et avant qu'il arrive, il y avait déjà des ébruitements qu'il arrivait, et les gens étaient tellement enthousiastes de rencontrer le fils du Seigneur Nityananda Prabhu.
Jai Virabhadra Goshai
Virabhadra
ki jai.
Prabhu ki jai. Virabhadra Prabhu. Anybody else want to speak anything?
Maharaj, he was Parikrama.
I'm very few words because I was busy all afternoon.
No, you can read something.
That's all.
No, actually Parikram supposed to speak 5-10 minutes on Parikram.
Yeah, it's 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, good.
You speak on the, she will speak very interesting, you can, but you have to prepare. When you don't prepare,
Yes,
it's not so good, right? She didn't prepare, was very interesting as the activity. She will give it to her, Arya Maharaj. But you should make it some interesting, so because this ordinary things we know, like she spent very nice things yesterday. So certain things like Parikram is very interesting, interesting.
So when we leave Mathura, we went to a place. Actually, this place is very easy from Vrindavan by walking. Usually, to go to that place by bus, we have to go through Mathura. That's a place. One time when Krishna was doing Rasalila in Vrindavan, Srimati Radhika, she became upset. She was a little jealous, something like that. And she started the sulky mood. And she left the place, she went it's like 2-3 kilometers from Vrindavan, one place. And she was sitting somewhere here, and tears was flowing from her eyes.
Manasarova.
And she made this nice Man Sarva. Man is because Adani, she was in Man. And Sarva means lake. The lake of the sulky mood of Srimati Radhika.
Je peux traduire?
And,
Et c'est où ça t'a dit? J'ai pas trop compris.
2 kilomètres.
C'est à 2 km de Mathura.
De Vrindavan.
Donc,
Vous voyez directement de Vrindavan, mais parce que nous on y va en bus, on est obligé de passer par Mathura, faire tout un détour. Mathura c'est 2 km, puis il y a à pied.
donc c'est un lieu où Srimati Radharani, elle avait quitté la danse Rasa, elle était dans son humeur de man et elle s'est posée dans ce lieu et elle a pleuré des larmes de séparation et de ces larmes s'est formé le man sarovala. Man c'est le...
Sulky mood.
C'est Radharani qui est dans une humeur...
Bouderie.
Bouderie, ouais, d'accord.
Bouderie.
Imagine, whole lake filled with tears. It's a big lake. It's a big lake. Huge lake. Must have taken 2 days for that.
So Krishna, when he saw, noticed that Srimati Radhika, she was not anymore here, so he went to that place and he has to beg for sulky mood. He has to beg for the man of Srimati Radhika. So he put his flute and his pickup fiddler, Mukut, he put on the feet of Srimati Radhika. Mm-hmm. And both started to cry also. Mm-hmm. That's Lekian, actually.
Et donc, quand Shri Krishna il a réalisé que Srimati Radharani n'était plus là, il est allé la retrouver dans ce lieu. Et pour briser le man de Srimati Radharani, Krishna il l'a imploré et il a même déposé sa flûte et sa plume de pan à ses pieds et tous les deux se sont mis à pleurer. Et c'est donc les larmes de Krishna aussi se sont mélangées dans ce man à Sarovar.
There's a very nice peaceful place. They made a temple also at that place. There's a nice temple here.
Et il y a aussi un très beau temple dans ce lieu.
And from there, we go to Bandirvan also. Bandirvan has many stories there. I can say once with 2 stories. One there, because that's a place where...
But nearby is Belavan. Nearby.
Belvan.
Is Manasaro is Belavan.
She spoke yesterday.
Oh, spoke. You spoke. Belavan, you spoke.
Belvan.
Okay. You spoke. No, you spoke of Belavan?
A
Belvan.
little bit.
Lakshmi's,
No,
Lakshmi,
Belvan, no.
no, she didn't speak
We
of
spoke
Belvan.
yesterday.
Ah,
Who spoke?
Bahulavan.
Huh?
Lakshmi
Bahulavan,
shows-
that's Bahulavan.
Ah.
Belavan is different. Belavan is near Manasarova, it's
Oh.
nearby.
And we
It's
spoke
where-
about it also.
It's where Lakshmi
I
did.
remember if
Yeah.
somebody spoke about
No,
Bahulavan,
I
Yeah.
just spoke that the slope, Kashandu Bhavasnade with my,
Okay.
where Lakshmi did tapasya there in Belavan.
Oh,
I just said that, I just said
Yeah.
once,
Right.
this in that slok in Bhagavatam is there. It's not mentioned Belavan, then I mentioned Belavan, but Belavan is a place where Lakshmi Devi is staying in Braj, waiting for the mercy of Krishna, but never getting mercy of Krishna, because she's in a different mood. That's just a little bit, that temple was constructed by one sannyasi from ISKCON. Now he's somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Krishna Balaram Maharaj, his name is Krishna Balaram Maharaj, he built one big temple of Lakshmi Devi, and he's there, and that temple is there, and people are doing puja there. It's a
Et pas
Lakshmi
loin
temple.
de justement
Lakshmi Temple.
Manasarovar, il y a aussi Belvan. Et Malaj a récité le verset hier de Belvan en expliquant que Lakshmi Devi a accompli de rudes austérités pour essayer de obtenir quoi, de rentrer dans la danse rasa, je crois. Mais elle ne peut pas.
In the village, and near the Yamuna behind.
Ah, et la Yamuna c'est derrière et il y a un dévot de l'ISKCON qui a construit un très très beau temple pour Lakshmi Devi là.
And the sloka is Kaschan Vivana Devi Tadankri Dharana Sparsha Adhikara Yat Sri Lagnaya Acharat Tapo Vihara Kaman Suchiri Tirudavrata. That slok, very famous slok. Nagara Patni, very famous slok. All the Pandits always say this slok, and it's printed in big letters.
Et c'est un verset qui est un shloka qui est très réputé, renommé et qui est écrit en gros comme ça au-dessus de ce temple de Lakshmi Devi.
Yesterday I explained Krishna gave mercy to Kaliya, such a snake who has no good quality. And Lakshmi is doing so much tapasya, cannot get any mercy. So this is Krishna's causeless mercy. Who is going to give mercy? We don't know. Now the snake, always killing people, cutting, killing, and Krishna is touching his head so many times, poison at all. So even everybody is shocked. Hey, this snake, you're putting so many times your leg on his head. And Lakshmi is praying so hard and doing so much tapasya, Krishna, Krishna, you're not even looking at her. Why? Achira tapo, long time she's doing tapasya there. Krishna, don't care for her. See. So Krishna's causeless mercy, how to get, so the sloka is fantastic. So when Krishna wants to give mercy, he will give mercy. You cannot say, hey, you give mercy to me. You cannot. Krishna, that's why Krishna is Swara. You cannot logical, oh, I should get mercy. No, he's Swara. Maybe something, he gave Ajmer mercy. It's different, it's a higher plane that, of course we can try, we can try. But it says that, in Damodar Lila, according to your endeavor, he will give mercy.
Can I translate?
Okay.
Where are we?
L'histoire du serpent.
Oh yes. Donc ce verset, il a été récité, énoncé par les Nagapatni, et elles disent ce serpent Kalia qui tuait tout le monde, qui était plein de venin, de poison, il a reçu la miséricorde de Krishna, il a reçu la Bhakti, la libération. Et Lakshmi, elle ne l'a pas reçu en fait. Donc on ne peut pas calculer avec les écritures, essayer de comprendre, ou notre mental, voilà, Krishna il donne sa miséricorde à qui il veut, et comme il a accordé sa miséricorde à Jamila. C'est tout, hein.
So Mark, you want to speak more?
Actually, the temple is quite far. When you cross Yamuna, you have to walk like a half hour, and the big sun that is.
Quel temps
Inside,
de
yeah.
Actually,
Belavan, it's inside the village,
Belavan.
actually inside the village. You cross the Yamuna and you could walk 1 kilometer, 1.5 kilometers inside the village.
Ah.
You go inside.
Et donc pour aller à Belvan, c'est
this one
assez
is
difficile,
straight,
c'est
you go,
assez long,
right.
il faut traverser la Yamuna, et après il faut traverser le village, et c'est à 1,5 km à peu près de marche à pied.
You want to speak something on Bahulavan or Bendivan?
Vandiyavan, there's a few stories there.
You can
One
speak.
story where Krishna and the Gopas were taking picnic, and at that time the cows they run away. It was searching for different places. They run away from that place, and
demon.
Yeah, the demon, what the name of the demon? Can you remember the name?
I
What's
remember
that
the...
surah?
He made a fire on the place. He made a fire.
Oh.
And Krishna has to come to save the cows and the calves. And Krishna has the gopas were here. He has them to close their eyes
Yeah.
when he was swallowing the fire.
Oh, the fire, the forest fire. That time
Ah.
it happened.
Forest
there.
fire, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
He swallowed the fire. Huh?
Non, non.
No.
Non, c'est pas Pralambasura.
À Bantiravan.
Non.
No,
Pralambasura,
there was
il
one
est tué par
demon he
Balaram.
killed around there also. I don't know what, there was a demon there he killed. You check that.
Donc Maharaj, il va raconter, il a dit, il parle de
What's a surah?
Bandirvan.
What's a surah?
C'est un des... Donc Krishna était en train de faire un pique-nique avec les gopas. Et quand ils étaient en train de jouer, petit à petit, les vaches se sont égarées. Et quand ils ont cherché les vaches, ils ont...
Pralambasur, Pralambasur. He killed.
Pralambasura has been killed by Balaram.
Voilà.
Yeah, but this.
Balaram
Non,
was
en
But two of
échange
them,
de...
but yeah, but two
Oh,
of
but
them.
in the same place.
Yes, Bandrivan.
Yes,
Ah.
also the same place.
Pralambasur.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
Bandrivan.
Ah, yes.
And
Bandrivan
after
killed Bandrivan.
forest
Bandrivan.
fire.
That was Bandrivan.
Mhm.
Yes.
Et
Bandrivan,
donc,
there was two
et donc
things.
ils ont retrouvé les vaches et elles étaient entourées par un feu. Et puis aussi les gopas qui ont essayé de sauver les vaches, ils étaient aussi entourés par ce feu. Et ce feu, c'était en fait un asura, un démon. Et Krishna a demandé aux gopas de fermer les yeux et il a aspiré tout le feu. Et aussi un autre divertissement à Bandirvad, c'est le divertissement avec Balaram qui a tué Pralambasura.
And then there's a tree, a big tree, I think Ashok tree or Banyan tree, where they conduct the marriage of Radha and Krishna. Brahma carried the marriage. That's the main spot. Bandrivan, they go where the marriage spot, where Radha. There's a big temple there where they conduct the marriage of Radha and Krishna. And Sakya, you know, because actually the consort of Krishna is Radha. So Brahma conducted the marriage there, Radha and Krishna.
Et donc,
That's a famous place, Bandrivan. And then behind that is Vamsivat, where Krishna had big Rasalila with Radha.
Yes. The coup also.
Yeah. And then of course the temple of Balaram is there because he killed Pralambasur. The big temple of Balaram. Dauji is there because he killed Pralambasur in that area. And
Et
then
donc,
also there's
dans toute cette localité, il y a aussi un très bel arbre banyan où il y a eu le mariage de jeu de Radha et Krishna, où Brahma est venu, il a fait l'arti. Et comme Balaram il a tué Pralambasura, il y a aussi le temple de Dauji, pas très loin. And that's it, no?
And then there's one more. There is a well where Krishna, Kupa where Krishna touched because there was no water, and he made a Kupa there for the Devas to drink water. This well is very famous. One time in I think Somya Amasya or something, every year the well produces milk. Thousands of devotees go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Et
Even
il y a-
now, in Soma Amasya, I think it's Soma Amasya. It's a special tirtha. I mean, my brain is off. Anyway, there's one special tirtha. That evening, thousands of Bijabasis go there to Bandirvan. Why? Because when they pull out the water, it's milk. Milk comes out.
Wow.
That day. Only that day. Incredible.
Buffalo milk or cow milk?
It must be. Amrita. It's Amrita. They come to drink their Amrita. Because that water is supposed to be the holy water. Because because the Babaji is our friend, you know. We go, all these Gaudiya Math people go there. So always he says, Maharaj, you should take the water. Always the well water we always drink. Because that's supposed Krishna touched it. And that water became the holy water, you know.
So what is
Je peux
this
traduire?
is two? Okay.
Donc il y a
There's
aussi
two places. There's a big well.
il y a
Ouais, laisse traduire.
near the
Ouais.
tree.
The well is near the well is near
Okay.
the Balaram temple.
Yeah.
There's a Balaram temple near the temple is the well. Dauji temple, near Dauji temple is the well.
Et donc, tout près de ce temple de Dauji, il y a un puits. Et ce puits, c'est de l'eau sacrée, bien sûr, parce que Krishna l'a touché. Et il y a un moment dans l'année où le puits, il donne du lait, en fait. Et il y a des milliers de Brajbasis qui viennent ce jour-là pour puiser du lait. C'est du nectar, en fait.
I think if I'm not Somya
Miraculous.
Amasya.
There's another well also, I don't know if it's the same one, where because the same like Shyamakun, the gopis accuse Krishna to have to kill a bull,
Boule.
a bull, and so you have to travel everywhere to purify yourself with the rivers. And they put this hill there, that place, and the well.
I think it could be that one. I think it could be that one.
Because it's two wells. There's one near the tree. There's a big well, the village. But when you cross, you go to what's the place?
This well is near the temple, Balaram temple.
Okay.
And that's
So
the
there's
only well.
There's only
That's the only well we go and drink the
Ah.
water. And I think it's the same. The Leela could. I have to read up the Leela of that one.
Ah.
Of the Leela, because I don't have the book, you know. So
Yeah.
it's like not all my memory, but if you read the book, you can see why the well was formed. That is a very holy well, and that every 1 day a year, the milk comes out from that well. You know. Very famous well. And it's near the Balaram temple. I remember. So Bandarivan is a very famous place. Bandarivan. And the very famous Bandarivan is the Vamsi Bhat behind there is very famous for the Leela. Krishna Ras Leela, he did that. Very holy place. Very quiet. You go there, you know, all the trees are going down, you know. Oh, very holy place, that place. The small Vamsi Bhat in Bandarivan. They said this is also a place where Krishna had the pastimes with the gopis. Very holy place. Vamsi Bhat. Vamsi Bhat is the second Vamsi Bhat in this.
I don't know.
Other one is Vrindavan, this one is Bandarivan.
Et donc à Bandirvan aussi, juste derrière Bandirvan, il y a aussi un deuxième Vamsivat. Il y a un Vamsivat à Vrindavan et là c'est un Vamsivat derrière Bandirvan où Krishna il accomplit la danse rasa avec les gopis. Et là tous les arbres et leurs branches tombent vers le bas.
Okay. So if nobody has anyone, I'll just leave a little more because we've got some time on this Name Gurudev's article on Sri Nam. It's very interesting. I'll just give the short, you know, so we can translate. So, Sri Name Kali Nasham. So this is Kali Yuga. So Krishna says Kali Yuga is a very dangerous age. Because in this age only there's so many things is opposite, you know. So and that's why Yuga Dharma is Nam Sankirtan. So why Yuga Dharma Nam Sankirtan? Krishna says, you know. So Mahaprabhu came in this age, he came for two reasons. Primary reason was Krishna came to enjoy the mood of Radha, the love of Radha, what the extent of love of Radha had for him in the mood of Srimati, in the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the bhav and kanti of Radha, in the bhav means the mood and the external demeanor of Srimati Radhika, Mahaprabhu, something. That was his primary reason. And also the secondary reason was to preach Nam Sankirtan. That is what is
Donc
given.
l'âge de Kali c'est un âge très déchu et la méthode pour s'émanciper de l'âge de Kali c'est le chant du Mahamantra. Et Chaitanya Mahaprabhu il est venu pour répandre ce Mahamantra et les deux raisons principales pour lesquelles Mahaprabhu est venu, la première c'est de ressentir les sentiments de Srimati Radharani, c'est ses humeurs internes, et l'autre c'est de répandre le chant du Saint-Nom.
So, it states that that the material people, they are after the small fruits of life. They don't understand. Their life is very short, you know, and their endeavors are very small, you know. They don't think high, you know, because of this age of Kali. They are not thinking what is the best purpose of life, you know. Because of this age of Kali like that, that's why.
Et donc les êtres humains qui vivent dans l'âge de Kali, ils sont influencés par des bassesses et ils n'arrivent pas à avoir des pensées élevées par lesquelles ils peuvent comprendre comment je peux me sauver de là. Non, ils ne pensent pas à ça.
Why? Because in the Satya Yuga, the first Yuga, there was 4 good qualities. That is austerity, cleanliness, compassion and truth.
Parce que dans l'âge de Satya, il y avait 4 qualités, qui est la propreté, la vérité, la compassion et l'austérité.
But then as the yugas when the time increased, slowly the religiosity went down, the qualities decreased. So in Treta Yuga, from 4 it became 3. Compassion, austerity and tapasya went out. Austerity.
Which one went out?
tapasya went out, no tapasya.
Ok.
Ah.
Et donc, chaque âge, il y avait une de ces qualités qui était perdue. Donc, dans le Treta Yuga, c'est l'austérité qui a disparu.
So,
The austerity is unforgivable, disappear.
very. So, Dwadash, Skanda Purana, so it says that Daya Tapo Dan, Ichatusta Purana, Dan Society. So cleanliness then went out, then from after the cleanliness went out, then after last, so when Parikshit Maharaj saw in Kaliga one bull with only one leg, there was only one gun, one quality was remaining.
Et donc finalement, dans les autres yogas, les autres qualités comme la pureté, etc., ils ont commencé ils n'existaient plus. Et jusqu'à l'âge de Kali, où Parikshit Maharaj, il a vu un bœuf, et il était sur 3 pattes, il était sur une patte, et il y avait 3 pattes de cassé, et cette une patte représente la vérité, c'est la seule qui reste dans l'âge de Kali.
That means only truth remained. All the other qualities no more. Tapa, austerity, cleanliness and compassion all went off.
Donc il n'y a pas d'austérité, de compassion et de pureté.
So Treta Yuga was only cleanliness, compassion and truth.
Dans le Treta
No
Yuga,
austerity.
C'est l'austérité qui manque.
And Dwapara Yuga was only compassion and truth.
Et dans le Dvapara Yuga, c'est la compassion et la vérité.
And in Kali Yuga is only Satya, only truth is left.
Et dans le Kali Yuga, il n'y a que Satya, la vérité, qui
But-
demeure.
But even in Kali Yuga, the truth also, many people are trying to misinterpret the truth.
Et même avec cette vérité qui reste, il y a beaucoup qui viennent pour la corrompre, lui donner des mauvaises interprétations.
They are trying to establish Apasiddhanta as the truth.
Et ils essayent d'établir les Apasiddhanta comme la vérité.
So this is so actually when it's also given in this Shastra, when we come to Krishna consciousness, we have to follow 4 negative principles. No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and what more?
No gambling.
No
No gambling.
intoxication.
No gambling, no gambling. So because of, if you don't follow this, then one, actually they say, by illicit sex, your cleanliness goes away. Your internal, external cleanliness is completely destroyed. By intoxication, your tapasya goes away. When you drink, you have no more tapasya, you cannot do tapasya, And when you kill people, when you kill animals, your daya goes away. That's why you can see some religions, they're very cruel. They're cruel to other people, they want to kill other people. Because they eat meat, they eat beef, they eat cow. How can
Et
it be
donc,
compassion?
quand on vient dans la conscience de Krishna, on adopte 4 principes. On suit 4 principes de vie qui sont ne pas consommer de la chair animale, ne pas s'adonner à des relations sexuelles illicites, à ne pas
Intoxication.
pas d'intoxication, et puis quoi d'autre après,
Jeu
je
de
me souviens
hasard.
plus. Ah oui,
No
pas de jeu de hasard. Et donc quand on prend des substances enivrantes, quelles qu'elles soient, eh bien c'est l'austérité. On perd la possibilité de faire des austérités. Et quand on a des relations sexuelles illicites, ça détruit la pureté interne et externe. Et puis aussi quand on mange la chair animale, on n'a plus de compassion en fait. Et les gens, on voit, même si ils sont dans des religions, mangent de la viande, et il y a une certaine cruauté qui peut s'établir et les gens se font du mal, quoi. Ils peuvent tuer, ils se font du mal parce qu'ils n'ont plus de compassion.
So Bhagavad says in Kali Yuga, good quality is very, very much down because mostly people are greedy and they want to, for their self-interest, they want their pratishtha, they're giving fear to others, all these qualities in human beings.
Et donc dans l'âge de Kali, il n'y a pas beaucoup de bonnes qualités, c'est au contraire les mauvaises qualités qui prévaloient. Je me souviens plus.
This is given in Bhagavad. People become very lusty, and because of influence of the age, And the ladies also, they want to be free. And they are not stick to one husband.
Et donc les gens ils recherchent la gloire, la reconnaissance, la renommée et aussi les femmes ont perdu leur chasteté, elles veulent être libres, donc elles ne restent pas fidèles à un époux, elles vont...
So sati is very important word in Hinduism. Sati means only obedience, only follow one husband. Asati means many. Divorce one to another. Asati is not so good.
Et donc, dans les cultures védiques, sati, c'est très important, c'est d'être chaste et fidèle à un époux. Et asati, ça veut dire que, ben voilà, on va à droite et à gauche et un peu partout.
Bhagavad says most people, they are greedy mentally, only want to cheat.
Donc, les matérialistes, ils sont remplis de convoitises et à cause de ça, eh ben, ils veulent tromper les autres.
So many people take the Vedas and they interpret impersonalism and there's no God, everything is one like this. You know,
Mais non, il y en a plein qui étudient les Védas et qu'ils leur donnent des interprétations en disant qu'il n'y a pas de Dieu, on est tous des dieux.
And the leaders only steal money from the people. They say we help, but they only steal. Praja Bhaksha. This is Bhagavatam says. The leader, you elect leader, he will steal the money from the public. That's what happens.
Et les dirigeants...
Oh, I help you, but he steals money from everybody.
Et les dirigeants, ils annoncent des fausses promesses, en fait, ils se posent en tant que quelqu'un qui va aider le peuple, mais en fait, ils le pillent, le peuple.
And the Brahmins, they say, I'm Brahmin, but they're only interested in women and feeding their belly.
Et ceux qui se présentent, qui posent en tant que brahmana ou prêtre, eh bien, en fait, ils sont seulement intéressés par remplir leur estomac et quoi d'autre?
Les femmes.
Ah oui, et les femmes. Courant de jupon et se remplir le
So
stomac.
I don't say what Bhagavatam says. Brahmachari gan, they don't follow any regulation. They speculation. They do what they want, they like, and they are doing some nonsense activities. Sotsunya, means they are not following regulation properly. Brahmacharis, usually, he says.
Et donc dans l'âge de Kali, il n'y a pas vraiment de vrais brahmacharis, ils n'en font qu'à leur tête. Dans l'âge de Kali, ouais.
In Grihastha, they, instead of giving money to sannyasi, take money from sannyasi. Opposite. Oh, give me money. Why I should give money?
Et dans l'âge de Kali, les Grihasthas, au lieu de donner l'aumône aux renonçants, aux sannyasi, ben, ils demandent aux renonçants, aux sannyasi, donne-moi de l'argent.
Vanaprastha is supposed to leave the family, they like to stay with the family.
Who's that?
Vanaprastha is supposed
Ah.
the state of life is Vanaprastha. You are supposed to leave you detach yourself. But Vanaprastha like to stay with family people, daughter, son.
Et donc, quand une personne atteint l'âge du Vanaprastha, en fait, ils veulent juste rester avec leurs enfants, leurs petits-enfants, leurs arrière-petits-enfants, tout en famille.
And the sannyas.
And sannyasi gone, only searching for money.
Et les sannyasi, ben, juste, ils courent après l'argent.
Oh my God, this Bhagavatam is so dangerous.
Ah, et cet âge de Kali, il est tellement dangereux.
So, usually the ladies, they like to eat. They are always they like to, they are not much shape. They don't have much. They are not modest. They are without shame in Kali Yuga. They don't have shame. They want to show themselves.
Et donc, dans l'âge de Kali, les femmes n'ont pas de pudeur. Elles exposent leur corps comme ça à l'air libre. Ils aiment bien manger des mets délicieux. Elles ne sont pas
They like to
modestes.
show their body and this and that. And then also they speak very harshly. They sometimes speak very harshly.
Et elles ont un langage assez rude. Comment dire harsh, hein?
Harshly means
Harsh,
very
c'est méchant.
Aye,
C'est comme un général, quoi, tu vois.
very sharp.
Commandant en
sharp.
chef.
Autoritaire.
Autoritaire.
Ah, j'ai d'autres là, tu vas voir. Yama.
Jama. Okay, we stop here. Little bit, we just finished.
Yeah.
So the Sudras, they are very foolish. Yeah? And they want the businessmen, they don't follow religion, they try to cheat in their business, they try to cheat and they use hypocrisy.
Et les
Ah.
choudras, ils sont vraiment à un niveau très stupide et les hommes d'affaires, eh ben, ils veulent seulement tricher, tromper et exploiter les autres.
And usually people, they take any type of work just to get money. Even it's a dirty, it's not small, any work is good, just to get
Et
money.
les êtres humains, ils sont à un niveau où ils prendraient, ils accepteraient n'importe quel travail pour avoir de l'argent, même si c'est un travail souillant.
Actually, it's true, you know. In America, if you have bucks, they respect you. How you get the bucks, nobody knows. Oh, rich man. Oh, sannyasi. Go. Oh, money, nice car.
Yeah.
No.
American
He was
slang.
cheating, bank, get money. Ooh, Prabhu, like this. Prabhu, in material world, money respected. Money is respected.
Ouais. Maharaj, il
How
a
you get
utilisé un
the
mot
money?
américain
Yeah,
qui est un peu
mostly
de
they
l'argot.
steal. They cheat
Ça veut
and steal.
dire bucks.
It's very sharp.
Et il a dit maintenant
Very
les gens ils
good.
veulent juste avoir du pognon. Quand on a du pognon, ben,
Do
on est.
business.
Ils vont rien entendre parce qu'il y a tous les groupes.
Mais oui, mais que veux-tu que je fasse?
Ouais, ouais, tu peux pas.
Mais j'attends, ils ont fini de parler.
So I think we stop here because there's so much more, but I think we can carry on tomorrow. You know, it's very interesting. Most of it, Bhagavatam is correct.
It's very depressing, Maharaj.
It's depressing,
No,
sad.
but
I'm
see,
just joking, I'm just
no,
joking.
this is depressing for those who don't take Harinam.
Yes, yes.
But we are not like that.
Horrible place where
We are free. When we take Harinam, we cross the ocean of
Yes,
samsara.
yes, yes.
No problem. This is for those who don't do Harinam.
Yes.
Then they will always be in that life.
But we live here, Maharaj. We don't live in Vrindavan. That's
No,
where
no.
we live.
Doesn't matter you live where. You are taking Harinam. Harinam is Krishna.
Yeah,
Name is not different from Krishna. You live in France, you live in Africa, you have Harinam, you
yeah.
have deity of Krishna, suddenly you are in Vrindavan.
Yeah.
This is Prabhupada's philosophy. Prabhupada once, just one talk here. His Gurudev said, you don't stay in Kolkata, you stay in Mayapur, do bhajan. What Kishore Math gave minister. So one day he started his temple in Bagh Bazaar. Bagh Bazaar in Kolkata, middle of Kolkata. The place is middle of Kolkata. So one disciple said, Maharaj, I have one question. What is your question? I told you, Gurudev said you should stay in Mayapur. If I'm not mistaken, please forgive me. He said, true. Yes, it is true. But you are here. Then Prabhupada explained. You go to Bhagavatam and see.
You go
Bhagavatam
to-
say, go to Bhagavatam, the
Okay.
philosophy of Slok in Bhagavatam. Village is Sattvagun. The city is Rajagun. And the place where people prostitution and drinking is Tamagun. But the temple of the Lord, where the deity of the Lord is established, is Suddha Sattva. So wherever the temple of Lord is established, Gurudev is established, that is temple, that is Suddha Sattva.
Okay, can I translate?
Yeah.
Donc moi je dis à Maharaj, oh là là, c'est déprimant tout ça parce que nous on vit en plein milieu. Et Maharaj il dit non, 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 quand on chante le Mahamantra, peu importe où on est, dans n'importe quel lieu, on est établi dans la vie spirituelle. Et il donne l'exemple de Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur Prabhupada. Son maître spirituel Guru Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj lui avait donné l'instruction de rester à Mayapur et surtout ne pas aller à Calcutta. Mais qu'est-ce qu'il a fait? Il a ouvert son premier temple à Bagh Bazaar, dans le centre même de Calcutta. Et donc il y a un de ses disciples qui lui dit, peut-être je me trompe, mais n'est-ce pas que votre maître spirituel vous a demandé de rester à Mayapur et là vous êtes en plein milieu de Calcutta. Il a dit, les villages sont dans les modes de la vertu, les villes sont dans les modes de la passion. Et là où il y a de la prostitution, c'est dans le mode de l'ignorance. Mais là où il y a un temple avec les murtis établis par le maître spirituel, ça c'est le Shuddha Sattva. C'est la pure vertu transcendantale.
So Prabhupada stayed in Kolkata. He never went here. He didn't stay in Mayapur Vrindavan. He stayed in Kolkata preaching. He said, I will preach Mahaprabhu's message and stay in Kolkata. This is the temple. You are staying in France, you preach in France. If you have relation with your deity, relation with the Nama, you are in Vrindavan. And wait a minute. Krishna says, Yam yam sparan vapan tyajanti anta kalevaram tam tam vidi. What? Krishna doesn't say where you will die in Vrindavan. He says, whatever you think of when you die, that place you will attain. You are in France, if you think of Krishna, where will you go? You will go to Golok Vrindavan. It's the same. Anta kalam chamamba mukta kaleva. Next second sloka. Anta kalama mukta smaran kalevaram tam tam. Second sloka. It says, when you die, when you smaran, what you think, that is destination. 2 slokas in Gita is there. It's not your place, it's what you think. Doesn't matter in Africa, London, America, anywhere, what you think when you die, that is where it comes. If in Vrindavan you're dying, you say Krishna, you go to Krishna Lok. In Vrindavan, if you die thinking of something else, you go to there.
Et donc,
Doesn't
Jean
matter,
Baptiste
you
est dans
know.
le
Of course,
Sarasvati.
Vrindavan is high place, it's not, it's a very high place. There's also some punya staying in Vrindavan, but it's the mind, smaran Shakti, where you are thinking, that is important. Please, it's a very important point. This.
Et donc, Jean Baptiste Sarasvati Thakur, il est resté à Calcutta et parce qu'il voulait prêcher en fait. Il était au cœur de la passion, mais lui, il prêchait. Voilà, il voulait prêcher. Et donc, si on est au cœur, dans la France par exemple, eh bien, si on pense à prêcher, qu'on a nos murtis, on prend le chant du Mahamantra, ben, on peut être dans le monde spirituel. Et puis après, quoi d'autre?
Quand on quitte son corps, ça
Ah
dépend.
oui. Et donc, en fait, peu importe où on se trouve, le plus important, ce sont les pensées au moment de la mort. Donc, on peut se trouver en France ou n'importe où. Si on pense à Krishna, ben, on retourne à Krishna. Donc, c'est le smaranam qui est important.
Okay, it's continue late. You want to go back, everybody.
Bien.
Seven, I think I will do it because I think that I'm more. You take too much time, you all have to go back also. Yeah, where's it? Jump. Okay. Nayanam Brasudraya Vadanam. No, that's good. Yugayitam Nimishana Chakshusha Vrashaitam Shunyayitam Jagat Sarvam Govindam. Udvek Divasna Jaishana Hoilo Yugasa Marsha Mega Prachtu Goshe Duanayan Govinda Viray Sunya Hoilo Tribhuvan Krishna Nale Poriyano Najaya Jivan Gaete Gaete Nam Kidasha Hoilo Krishna Nityarasa Moini Krita Yespudilo Lama Maya Pache Jada Jagate Govinda Vira Hetuga Parina Namate Aye Samsaramo Nahi Lage Bhao Kaha Jai Krishna Heri Krishna Vishara Kandite Kandite Mora Angi Varisha Vashadara Heno Chakre Koino Budai Nimisha Hoilo Mora Shata Yuga Sa Govinda Vidaya Sahito Yaksa Sunyadarata Jodi Kete Kiye Parana Udasa Kikori Kikori Sthira Hino Jivana Nahi Kara Raja Vasigan Mora Prana Rako Tekyo Sirana Nate Bhakti Vinada Minati Maniya Loita Rasade Shri Krishna Viraha Sahite Napai Varana Sahite Adina Vishai Gaite Govinda Upajilo Bhavara Dekila Yamuna Rakule Dekila Yamuna Rakule Vishabham Sudarsham Keshavam Nachavarami Basari Bhajani Pahule Basari Bhajani Pahule Dekiya Yugaladana Asira Hoiraman Janahara Jailutaka Janahara Hoilutaka Kotokone Nahi Jani Janalava Hoilamani Ar Nahi Velo Darashan Ar Nahi Velo Darashan Saki Go Kemote Dari Goparan Nimesha Hoilo Yuge Rasama Yamoteda Divoparan Shavanera Dara Ankivarishai Sunyo Velodara Bhavana Govinda Virahe Pranavitahe Kemone Bhajino Bhakti Yoda Asila Hriya Unanamashaya Mori Dakiranata Jiyodarashana Pranakundari Mori Radha Saligantam Shita Shita Nishoga Vesha Prador Vesham Pradoshe Dutyam Vrinda Pade Padesha Vishrita Yamuna Tira Kalpaka Kunjam Krishnam Gopai Sabaya Vita Guna Guni Kalolokanam Snikta Matra Yatna Dhaniya Samsheta Mata Nibritam Prapta Kunjam Smarami Radha Vrinda Gurva Yeshe Yamuna Gurva Yeshe Samkritika Gurve Avisare Sanketa Gurve Avishare Sita Sita Nishra Yoga Darineshra Krishna Yoga Sakhi Saure Sanadantare Gopasama Hari Narayana Hari Madhri Hari Gori everyone will get a chance to speak the Leela in French language, English language, so that they can practice, that they can practice the fifth one. Maybe you can speak the second jam, third jam. So when you practice, then when you in your house also you can, just by smaran you can remember the Leela. So when you understand the Leela yourself, it is easier. Every day, so there's one, today I will speak, so everybody will get chance to speak. Today I will speak, tomorrow maybe another person like Parsevana or Madhvataji or anybody can speak. So today I will speak. So here Srimati Radhika, she gets instruction from Yamuna. You go to bank of Ganga, the bank of Yamuna, there's a nice kunja there. You will meet Krishna there late in the night, 10 o'clock, 9:30, the second last part of the jam, 12 to 3. Actually, the last part is very late in the night.
Et donc il y a Vrinda Devi qui dit à Srimati Radharani, donc ce soir, tu vas rencontrer Krishna à Sanket Kunj.
So you should go there, you wear a proper dress. So Radharani wears a dress to please Krishna. So it says that she, in the Amavasya, dark night of the moon, she wears black dress because she wants to hide herself. And then in the white dress, she wears a white dress. All this is pleasing to Krishna, so she wears like that.
Et donc Srimati Radharani, elle s'habille que pour le plaisir de Krishna, et quand c'est l'Amavasya, la lune nouvelle, elle va s'habiller en noir pour passer inaperçue, et quand c'est le Purnima, elle va s'habiller tout en blanc pour aussi être confondue avec les rayons de la lune.
And all the Sakhis also, they come there and they also become very blissful and doing many services to please Krishna, the divine couple, Radha Krishna.
Et toutes les Sakhis aussi se réunissent là et elles accomplissent des divertissements sublimes pour le plaisir de Krishna.
So at the time, night time, 7, 8 o'clock like that, they have to tell Krishna in his place, Nandagram, they have very big pastimes, They are all joining together, the Gopas are playing different games, and Krishna is participating and everybody is so happy like that.
Et pendant que les gopis sont ainsi en train de se préparer à rencontrer Krishna plus tard, Krishna lui il est entouré des Gopas et qui accomplissent des exploits sportifs, acrobatiques pour le plaisir de Krishna.
There's so many exhilarating games and Krishna is so ecstatic, he doesn't want to stop, but now Mother said, now time to sleep. She forcefully tells Krishna to go to sleep. And then when she goes to sleep, both Nandagram, Nanda Yashoda go to sleep, and Krishna sneaks away for his final lila in that
Et
pool.
donc Krishna, il se divertit, mais tellement, il s'amuse tellement. Et finalement, Marie Yashoda elle demande au Gopa d'arrêter leurs exploits. Et puis elle prend Krishna par la main, elle le met au lit. Et quand ils pensent que Krishna il dort bien profondément, Nanda et Yashoda vont se coucher et Krishna il en profite pour se faufiler à l'extérieur.
Hare Krishna, Jai Damodar Vrata ki Jai.
Sripad Bhakti Damodar Maharaj ki
Jai.
Jai. Sripad Bhakti Vedanta Prabhupada Maharaj ki
Jai Samaveta
Jai.
Bhakta Jirodasi ki Jai.
Jai.
Bhakta ki Jai.
Jai.
Samarani ki Jai. All your devotees are also participating. All of you also Jai.
Haribo.
Radharani, everybody is giving class also. What's forgot mantra?